I raised my son alone. I protected him, fed him, gave him every piece of my soul. But on the day he married, everything changed, not because of him, but because of her. My daughter-in-law looked at me with eyes full of greed, and the day she learned that the house was in my name, she began a war that stole my peace, my dignity, and everything I ever lived for. My name is Marta, 62 years old. I worked as a tailor for 35 years to raise my only child, Daniel. His father died when Daniel was just 7. We lived humbly, but we were happy. I taught him kindness, respect, compassion. I told him, when you have a family, never forget who loved you first. He used to hug me and say, I will never let anyone hurt you, Mom. I believed him. Daniel met Lydia at work. Beautiful, rich, educated. Her family owned a business. At first she was sweet. She called me Mom, brought gifts, helped in the kitchen, but everything changed when she asked casually, So, who owns this house? I said with a smile, It's mine. I worked my whole life to build it. She didn't smile back. Her eyes became different. After the wedding, she moved into my home. Still, I welcomed her. I wanted peace, but she began complaining about everything. The house is too old. The neighborhood is cheap. We need something modern. Then she started hinting, We should put the house in both our names. It's safer. I laughed softly and said, My child, this house is for Daniel when I die. Until then, it stays mine. That was the moment she began to hate me. She started poisoning his mind. Your mother controls everything. She doesn't want us to grow. We're prisoners in her house. They fought night after night. I could hear my son defend me. My mother gave her whole life for me. Don't talk about her like that. But her jealousy was deeper than love. One evening at dinner, she said it clearly. This house should be ours, not yours. I looked at her calmly. Respect is not about property. If you want a home, work and build it together. She slammed her hand on the table and screamed, You old woman, you're the problem in this marriage. Daniel stood up angrily. Don't ever talk to my mother like that. That day, she left the house. She went to her parents and told everyone that I destroyed her marriage. Weeks passed. Daniel tried to reconcile, but she refused unless the house was in her name too. Daniel came to me one night crying, Mom, if we don't sign, she'll divorce me. I held his hands and said, A marriage built on greed is not a marriage. Let her go, my son. He cried in my arms like he was a little boy again, and then something broke inside him. He filed for divorce. Months later, I heard the news. Lydia divorced Daniel and married another man, a wealthy businessman, but soon after, that man discovered she was using him for property too. He threw her out of his life. Her parents rejected her, her family friends abandoned her, and one evening, she came to my gate. Her voice was shaking. Marta, you were right. Money means nothing. I've lost everything. I have nowhere to go. I looked at her, the woman who destroyed my peace, who tried to destroy my relationship with my son, and with a quiet voice I said, You didn't lose everything because you were poor. You lost everything because you wanted more than everything. Then I closed the gate and walked back into my silent house. Daniel had already passed away in an accident a month earlier. I didn't tell her. Some tragedies are delivered by life itself. Love built on loyalty lives forever. Love built on greed ends in silence. Respect is not bought with money, but earned with heart.